Hello, Potato. We are once again at the California State Fair and Food Festival 2023. We are actually almost to the minute a week from when we left at the end of the first video in this annual, well, it's meant to be annual series, which is why we're again outside the Butler Amusements gate to the Midway. Now, last week I complained a few times how hot it was. But as of last week, it showed the forecast for today being cooler, being in the 90s. And yeah, at least according to my car, it's 108. So it's actually hotter than it was last week, which may go to explain why at getting on to 6 o'clock at night on a Friday, they're not very busy here, which should mean it should be easy to like navigate and do things. But also I feel that that's maybe not super sustainable for the fair. Still, this gives the opportunity to do the things we didn't get to do last time. Check out the Midway, maybe later on, maybe when it's cooled off, maybe when the lights are on. Check out the rest of the buildings in here, like the CBD exhibit, the Wild Science exhibit. Try some more food. Maybe we'll find something new. Maybe there'll be some trucks that weren't here last Friday that are here today. We can get some new stuff. And generally, just try to have a good time while avoiding heat exhaustion. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do first. I'm not sure if we wanna go and look at the little tent vendors that are along the back way there, or go inside and do the buildings. Air conditioning would definitely be nice right now, but we did just get here. So let's figure that out. Let's go find some more stuff to do. Oh, hey, the fountain's on this week. That's nice. So things are getting back to normal. We got people up on the chairlift today. We didn't last Friday. Things are getting back to normal here. So let's go see if there's any new cool stuff and go check out the stuff we didn't check out last week. Let's go. So we decided what we wanted to do first actually was get something to eat, because we found a new food place towards the back that we didn't see last week, and that's Benito's Quesabirria, where we got a 3-pack of birria tacos and some horchata, and it said it came with cheese sauce, which I guess is what this is. It looks more like, that's my hat. It looks more like birria broth to me, but I mean, it doesn't look like cheese. Smells nice and savory though. And we do apparently have some cheese here in the taco, also some onions. Gonna try to scrape some of that out. Not into those. No, thank you. Hopefully you can hear all this. So I thought the fountain was a reasonably cool place to sit. But audio-wise, that may have been a mistake. Lots of white noise. Put a little lime on here. They smell quite good. Just get a little lime on the end here. Dip it in our sauce and give it a try. It's like nice shredded beef. Pretty good. Could use a little spice, but otherwise, no. There's a little spice. That might be in there though. Now it's good, nice and savory. Tortillas aren't overdone, but they aren't underdone either. The lime goes well with it. Let's try a little horchata now. Creamy, cinnamony. I mean, it's horchata. If you had horchata, that's what horchata tastes like. But the tacos are quite good. Maybe a little spendy, 18 bucks for 3 tacos, but you know, that's what you get here at the State Fair. It's kind of Disneyland prices, but with like none of the atmosphere. So get some protein in us, maybe drink some water as well, and then we will head on into the buildings, I think. So we haven't quite made it inside yet, but we have gone from one noisy thing to another. So to come check out one of the official cooling stations where you can sit literally right in front, like face to one of their swamp coolers. Now, of course, they are ultimately just swamp coolers, so it's not like air conditioning. Is this one? This one's like not even on. Well, that's no good. But you can come stand like right in front of a giant fan, which I don't know if the microphone's even picking up my voice now or not, or if it's wind noise, or if it's just white noise. I guess I'll find out when I'm editing, and I guess I'll determine it to be good enough if you're hearing it. Yeah, we're gonna cool off for a few minutes in here, and then we'll head inside to the actual air-conditioned buildings.
If you happen to go out in the audience, I'll bring you up on stage. Thank you very much, and I'll be right back.
We have to have our IDs ready to go in here.
Hey guys, she's back there if you guys need to cool down.
So this is the second year we've had a cannabis exhibit here at the State Fair. And so you can see some actual, real, live cannabis plants. Which, you know, for someone like me, this is as close as I ever do get to one. Obviously, it looks like we have different, I guess, different species here, because they do look like noticeably different from each other. But obviously, I don't know enough, or maybe it's just different stages of their development. I don't know enough about them to know, but they sure do look green and leafy in there, don't they? You can learn all about cannabis and CBD through these descriptive, informative murals on the wall. I think they're probably the same ones as last year, but they were cool last year, so they're cool now, right? At the very least, regardless of your opinions on cannabis, whether it should be legalized, medical, CBD, whatever, we can all agree it's at least air conditioned in here. And here we see the various winners of the 2023 Best of California Cannabis Awards. I haven't tried any of them, and I won't be trying any of them, I'm sure. But again, it's kind of cool that it's something we can do here at the fair. So we do have the CBD Chill Bar back. We have some different offerings this year. We have coffee and iced tea, cream soda. We'll have to try something new here. Oh, they have new flavors too. They have a cotton candy slushie, cream soda. I think they have better flavors this year. Last year, the flavors, I think it had like a dragon fruit or something last year. This year, the flavors do look a little better. Plus, we can get a terpene-infused whipped cream toppings. Well, let's pick something out and give it a try. All right, so from the CBD Chill Bar, I have decided, I was tempted for the coffee because they didn't have CBD coffee last year, and it was very tempting, but it's very hot, and I feel like caffeine, a little dehydrating. Maybe if we come back next week, we will come back next week. Maybe if the weather's a little bit less hostile, we'll come in here again and try one of the coffees. But I went ahead and got a slushie. It's one of their signature slushies. It's called a lemon pie, and it has in it strawberry lemonade slushie, huckleberry slushie, and cream soda slushie. So we have 3 different flavors here to check out. Let's try if we can get them individually. Let's try the strawberry first, I guess, because we're at the bottom there. Oh, that's actually quite nice. I can taste the tartness of the lemon in it. That's the lemonade. The strawberry lemonade is pretty good here. Definitely better than the one I got last year. Let's see if we can get a little huckleberry in here. All right, I think I'm in the huckleberry layer. Let's try that. Obviously get a little lemonade first, but. Huckleberry's just okay. It's not as good as the strawberry lemonade. Let's see if we can try some of this cream soda. Now that's really good. The cream soda is really the sweetest of the 3. It is definitely identifiable as cream soda. So let's see if this helps calm me down. Nothing else. Sitting in the air conditioning and drinking a nice frozen beverage is gonna at least be a little relaxing compared to being out in 100-something degree heat. And hopefully maybe that sun will start to go down a little bit. And while we're in here, and we can check the art buildings and stuff out too. Maybe go check the dragons out, see if they have that little paperwork, so we can become amateur dragonologists. But yeah, this is definitely better than last year's slushie. It doesn't have. Last year I commented that it had almost like a bitter sour taste to it. I'm not getting that at all this year, so that may just have been like the flavor of the dragon fruit. Because this year I'm not getting any of that kind of unpleasant sourness at the end. This is quite good. I think this was a good choice.
Boom, you go ahead and take a spin.
What's it gonna be?
Let's see. Two. She uses this for like joints.
Cool. Thank you.
He doesn't want to get you. It's underneath his hat. It's underneath his hat. Come on over here. Yeah, it's underneath his hat. This way. This way. Right here. Stop. Make a left. It's in my hat. Under his hat. Under his hat. Wide awake. Make some noise out there for that star. Come up on stage. Thank you for being a good sport.
So while we're in the outside for getting my drink, I also picked up a nifty little California State Fair Cannabis Award hat. I wanted one last year and they were all out when I went back to get one. And I also won a Stash Logic's Doob Tube. So I guess now I need to start taking up smoking marijuana, so I have something to put in it. Time to get some culture here in the Art Hub, where we can see some of the fine arts created by our fellow Californians, like Elon Tusk. One thing I'll definitely say about in here is that it is actually, the air conditioner is working a lot better in here than it was in the cannabis room. It's actually quite pleasant in here. That looks like kind of something out of like a Persona game, or maybe what's the other one? Crimson Threads or something like that. It's another role-playing, like an action role-playing game from Japan. It looks like a lot of the art in here is also available for sale, which I guess that's sort of part of the point of being an artist, isn't it? To make some money from your art. I wouldn't know. I have a YouTube channel and don't make any money off of that at all. 86, I mean, that's a really nice painting, but, oh no, it's $6,000 still. Might as well be $86,000. That's still, to me, that's a lot of money. From Grass Valley. It's a really nice painting. Actually, from a distance, I kind of thought it was a picture. I feel like this one's trying to send a message. Looks like we have a number of recognizable characters on this one. We got Wilma Flintstone, Stewie Griffin, Lucy Van Pelt, Eric Cartman, Mickey Mouse, Daisy Duck, Mr. Peanut. Is that dog a character? I don't know that dog. I know that dog, Scooby-Doo. Some clown I don't recognize. The Pink Panther, Marge Simpson. I think that's Inspector Clouseau there. Snow White, Tinkerbell, Bugs Bunny. Wow, that's bad. I've totally forgotten his name. Elmer Fudd. I've forgotten Elmer Fudd's name. But I remember Anton Aardvark from Pink Panther, Lisa Simpson, Yosemite Sam, Marvin Martian, Tom and Jerry. That's a deep cut. Hong Kong Phooey. I don't remember his sidekick's name, though. Garfield and Odie, Top Cat. Looks like a very maybe strung out Goofy. Eeyore. I feel like I recognize those characters. Where? The dog? No, that's like a very old-timey cartoon. I've seen them before, but I don't know their names. And then, of course, Tigger and Tweety Bird. But if you can remember the name of what they were called, I know they're a very old-timey, and I know I've seen them before. If you remember what they're called, please let me know in the comments below. I can sit here and film an image of a boy looking at another image. Now, if only somebody were standing behind me, taking a picture of me, taking a picture of that as he watches that. Is there? No, there's nobody behind me. And now, more art with fine arts and photography. And clearly, I was supposed to come in here, because look, my name's literally all over this picture. Looks like the light's showing is a little flickery in here, so hopefully that's not bothersome to anybody watching this. But I thought this looked really, it's called A Woman Turning into a Tree. That one's really cool. And then over here, this one kind of caught my attention because this reminds me, and I'm sure that was probably a take on something else too, but it reminds me of that Lego sculpture of the guy pulling his chest open and all the bricks falling out. But here he is pulling himself open, and he's made of driftwood, and I'm reasonably sure they're probably both based on something else entirely, but this one's called The Annoyance of Memory. I like the sculptures. I don't see, usually they always have like one really big, impressive metal sculpture in here, and I'm not seeing one this year. I wonder if those were always by the same person, and maybe that person's just not making them anymore. But we may not have one big, giant, impressive metal sculpture, but we do have a whole field of flowers here, which I feel like they're on a mattress. I feel like you could get a good wobble on these. I can see like that one's just slightly bobbling in the breeze from the air conditioner. I feel like you could get a real nice wobble if you could somehow hit the mattress if there weren't this impervious fence in the way and I didn't have any level of manners that tells me not to reach over or indeed under the fence and hit the mattress. Noticed a few pictures in here and in the last building of cars out in the woods. I wonder what the cause of that theme is. So we do have some interesting smaller metal sculptures. Not as impressive as the bigger ones, but this one's got a little man on it. Let's see what the little man... Yes, well, I see it's a wall. Well, we'll just leave this image here, and you can come up with your own comments about it. Here we have, I guess, the ever rare and amazing fur-bearing spectrum analyzer. I feel like... Doesn't the spectrum analyzer usually have a screen on it somewhere? Guess you may need to shave it to get to the screen, although I guess this would be the control-y bit here, so I guess maybe not. Maybe I've never used a spectrum analyzer. I remember that game. Look, it's a hungry, hungry hippo in full 3D. It's like you could actually hurt yourself pretty badly on him if he got it into his head to bite you. For those of you who watched the first video of the 2023 California State Fair and Food Festival, you remember we tried some stuff from, I thought it was called, the Parched Goat. I guess it's MM Candy Company, but the Parched Goat. And we tried one called Nougat Cloud. Well, and I said that my wife said that she thought it was Big Hunk. Well, we're here at Gown, and now they do actually say Big Hunk on them. She wanted to make sure that you all knew that, and that she was right. So if you've watched this far in the video and you watched that video, now you know that she was right. Also, they have Haichu this time. That's kind of interesting. Let's pick out a couple more to try, shall we? And then we'll do that later on in the video at some point. You can get charms for your Crocs. Now, of course, I don't actually have Crocs. My wife has a couple pairs. We've got TikTok charms. We've got the evil eye. We've got some horror ones over here, including Jack Torrance. That's kind of cool. Got the Grinch. If you want to get like a holiday season. Got NASA. Got No Face. We've got some Star Wars ones, Marvel, Fortnite, Roblox, Lego. Well, then you can always walk on Lego. Got Shin-Chan with his pants up, thankfully. Got Mario stuff, Disney stuff, So much stuff. I see like Relocamo over there. You probably can't see that on the camera though. It's probably just a little closer. We got Peppa Pig, Gary, Blippi. So many things you can put on your shoes like that. So I foolishly did not have the camera running while I did it, but I did separate the ring from the rest of the puzzle. See if I can figure out how. So basically what I did is I got it out through here. See if we can put it back. All right, so that's it back. So I basically folded this over. So I didn't have the camera focused on that. So that's it back. So basically I folded this over, and then if I can remember how to do it, I had, let's put the camera down and see if I can do it again. I had gotten it down here, and I think I rolled it up like this, through there. Ha! There we go. Did it on camera too. So now we have proof that I did actually do it. I didn't just find it this way. Now I need to put it back for the next person.
To honor this milestone occasion, go to course.com/startyourlegacy to learn more about how you have a chance to win a trip to join the celebration in Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly. O'Reilly Auto Parts, proud part of the California State Fair and Food Festival, is the ultimate one-stop shop for all your automotive supplies. Everything for your vehicle in one convenient place. That's O'Reilly Auto Parts. Enjoy an ice cream with Pepsi at the California State Fair and Food Festival.
Well, if you're ever down in Georgia around about your life, if you ain't in a hurry, then you ought to stop by. I can guarantee that you're gonna have a ball learning how to do the watermelon crawl. Yeah, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the line. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. The chill that you spill on my back keeps me feeling with satisfaction on what we're done, satisfaction on what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. That's right. She's a brick. She's mighty, she's let it out there. She's a brick house. That brings down, and that's the fact. She can hold nothing back. Thanks for dancing. You guys look good.
Okay, so it's not a new thing. It's a booth that's here every year, but I don't think I've ever actually tried anything from them before. So I decided to go over to the Sleek Greek Euro booth and get an order of Greek fries, which are, of course, obviously French fries with tzatziki, feta cheese, Greek spices, and I went ahead and paid like 25% extra to get some Euro meat on them as well, to get the kind of the full Euro fries thing going on here. There's a local food truck that does Euro fries. It's really good. I'm hoping these will be kind of like that. So let's see if we can get a little bit of everything. There, it's got some seasoning and stuff on it. Get some cheese in there. Get a fry. If we can get a fry, there we go. some fries. Try all of it in one bite, the way it's undoubtedly meant to be had. It smells really good. The cheese and the spices on it smell really, really good. Maybe not too much of the spices, but that's really, really like super flavorful. See if you just try a piece of the meat with some of the tzatziki and the cheese with like less of the spice on it. Still have spice in there, but that may also be in the meat. Also just kind of on everything. Really, really flavorful. You know, I don't like lamb, but somehow when it's mixed with beef mince and served in gyro meat, I don't mind it so much. I'm guessing it's to do with the seasoning and the adding in the beef and stuff makes a difference. Got a good feta flavor in that one. I mean, I don't know if this is like necessarily worth like 18 bucks, but it is pretty good. It's certainly the best new thing I've tried here. Although those birria tacos are pretty good too. But I mean, it's got lots of flavor. I'm gonna go say this is probably the best thing I've tried new this year yet. Well, I'm gonna finish them before they get all soggy and cold. Then we'll do something else. So I almost actually forgot while we were eating those fries that we had picked up some stuff at the Parched Goat. We each picked out a thing, just like last time. My wife picked out Haichu this time, and I picked out Jolly Balls because it kind of looked like giant crunch berries. Let's try a Jolly Ball first. I'm gonna try a red one, I think, because they look like they're probably cherry. I think they're probably like those sour balls. You know those sour ball candies you get? I'm thinking these are probably those, but who can tell because it's not brand named. Kind of like with the gummy bears, we have sort of a little bit of like almost like a plasticky, like pork rind kind of feel to them. They really do look to me like puffed up crunch berries, like a Captain Crunch cereal. Sorry, the heat's going down, but it's still like in the 90s out here, so still not thinking 100% clearly. But let's try a red Jolly Ball. That does taste really familiar, but I can't think of what candy it is. I guess maybe it is a sour ball. It's like a cherry sour ball. Purple. Oh, hey, some lights on now. I was getting ready to break out the light. So apparently it's down to 96 now. So that's gone down like over 10 degrees since we got here, which is great. But yeah, I think these are sour balls. Let me try a purple one. Tastes like a grape otter pop, which isn't a bad thing. Here, try one. It does get in your teeth a little bit and kind of stick there, but they're really strong and flavorful. And I think they are sour balls. I think so. That's what I think what a grape sour ball tastes like. They're good. Whatever a Jolly Ball actually is, they're quite flavorful, crunchy, and they break down a little bit into your teeth. Flavor-wise, actually makes me think of like a grape Haichu as well. Since I'm sitting here staring at Haichus, it tastes almost exactly like a grape Haichu to me as well. You think? She thinks a Tootsie Roll Pop. I'm 99% sure the microphone did not pick up her voice. I'm not 100% sure it's picking up mine. It's quite loud at the fair. All right, let's try a Haichu. Now, if you've ever had Haichu, you know they are very, very like taffy-like, very chewy, very not hard to eat, but you can't like eat them quickly unless you just swallow them whole. This feels almost like a very like undense. I can't think of the word right now for the opposite of dense, but whatever the opposite of dense is, it feels like that, but chalk, like an undense chalk, not hollow, but not dense, like atomically loose. I don't know. It's definitely they're light. So I think looks like it's purple, so it's probably a grape one. Let's give it a try. Airy is a good word, yeah. Oh, well, they are not as easy to bite into as the other ones. But yeah, it does taste a lot like the grape Jolly Ball. Here. They are a little harder to bite into. Oh, I'll say, I think it's a no from her, but I think it's just because she got mango. Definitely tastes like a high chew.
Yeah, the mango is very strong flavor.
I don't like the mango ones. They taste like used water to me. I'm not the mango puchao wasn't bad, but I'm not a fan of the mango high chew.
This is better.
It's better?
Yeah, it gets better.
It gets better as you eat more of it. Okay. So yeah. So I looked up how much these machines are to freeze dry things. They're like $900. So unless I get enough viewers on, enough subs on here, and view hours to get like compensation, and then probably have to do a Patreon on top of that or something, I don't think we have homemade freeze dried stuff in our near future. But that's something I'm definitely going to keep in mind, because I think we can have a lot of fun freeze drying some stuff. So now the temperatures are becoming a little more livable out here. We still have a couple more buildings to do. I kind of want to hit the dragons again just to see if they have the paperwork so we can become dragonologists, and kind of stalling to see the lights come on in the midway. And I'm not sure if we have it in us to stall all the way to the fireworks. It's almost 9 o'clock now, so I think we probably can make our way to fireworks tonight. If not, we'll have to stay for them next week. So we're going to do fireworks in one of these videos, and I think we can probably hang out for it tonight. But let's move on and look at some more stuff. So we're in the Wild Science Building, where we're greeted by like a giant Funko Pop of Albert Einstein. We have like some little puzzles, kind of like the of the style of that one I did over. Well, either somebody hadn't reset that properly, or I'm just really too good at these things, because that came right off. I don't know how to put it back on, so. We have, remember these things? The big labyrinth spheres? Where's the ball? There's the ball. How do we get the ball? Where's the start? How do we get the ball into it? I say my chances of putting this aren't very good if I can't even figure out how to start it. That seems like, oh, there's a start. Alright, so... And where'd it go?
Down. Into the hole. Right there.
Okay, it's on 26. So do I want to go this way, I think? Well, I was never very good at those anyways. And now a minute of whatever this is. You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of those like bamboo water knocker things, but like taken to an absurd degree of just kind of noise, but somehow still soothing and peaceful. Got another one of these things. So I think we've learned before that we kind of want to fold this over somehow and kind of manipulate it to go down the center, but that doesn't seem as easy to do on this one. So let's see. Fold it over like this. That tilting it is probably key somehow. I mean, part of it's almost always folding it over, but we twist it maybe. Let's put the camera down again, and we'll try it with both hands. I feel like twisting it is probably part of it. Like getting these to somehow fold in on each other somehow. See, I know somebody watching this is like, oh, that's so simple. How are you having trouble with that? And if I'm on the right track, you're probably also going, oh, you're so close, just do X. And I'm not doing it. You got any feedback here?
Nope.
Got nothing? I've been good at like a couple. Not enough to say I'm good at them in general. So this there we go. Ta-da! Solved another one live on camera. Not nearly doing well enough that I could possibly have actually known what I was doing. So now I put it back. Now putting it back might actually be more difficult because I don't really know how I got it off in the first place. Well, that's problematic.
Don't do it.
Now, apparently the real trick is actually putting it back on. You want to try that?
Nope.
Well, I guess we're sorry for everybody who comes in after us, but we can't unsolve it. That's not.
Nope.
So yeah, sorry for everybody who came in after us. I still don't think that snake is made out of corn. Captured lightning. Caution, touching glass may cause a shock. The power of electricity is in my hands.
Wait, so they were surprised No, when I said
I wouldn't say it's a shock, but I definitely do feel like pulsing in time with the electricity, like through the glass. That's as far as you can get to the top here, is it? Can we get all the top? Nope. Go to the inside. No, seems like just the outside.
Exactly.
I wonder why that is. I'm sure there's a perfectly logical, reasonable, scientific reason why. Oh, there it goes. Feels all staticky in there. Yeah, it doesn't work as well as it does from the outside. If you know why that is, let me know. And there's temple blocks, but they don't appear to be anything to play them with. Can we? Well, you can hit them with your knuckles. It actually hurts to do that, actually. Everyone loves a slinky. It's fun for a girl or a boy. Let's see if we can make the slinky slink. You want to do it? All right, here we go. Slinky time. That is a really cheap slinky. Yay! Everyone loves a slinky. But what everybody doesn't love? A stinky. Over here we have common sense, which have all probably evaporated because the bottles are all open. But let's figure out what they are and then look open. Now that's assuming, of course, they are whatever's under here. Like that is fruit, berry, raspberry maybe, raspberry. All right. Smells familiar.
Peppermint.
Peppermint? Peppermint. It doesn't like peppermint to me. Cinnamon, I think, maybe, or nutmeg? Huh?
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg? Definitely smells like Christmas. Orange. Well, it does smell like Christmas, just not the part of it we thought it was. Familiar. Sweet.
Like pina colada.
Pina colada? Like pineapple, maybe?
Maybe.
Vanilla.
Oh, duh.
Well, clearly, see, this is why I have trouble in the You Don't Have to Be Happy Hour videos. My sense of smell doesn't work, apparently. What else do we have over here?
More.
Very kind of almost perfumey, like incensey.
Ready?
Sure, I have no idea.
Coconut.
Coconut. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, that's got to be pineapple. Strawberry? I'm gonna have to edit this part out. Pine Sol? What do you think?
Lemon.
Lemon? Okay. Well, I knew it smelled like a cleaner. It's a lemon pledge.
Come on. Jolly Rancher.
Cinnamon?
Yep.
Okay. So there you go. Definite proof that my sense of smell doesn't work. And now to look at some crafts. Still art, but different art than the other art we looked at in the other arts. Celtic Wolf Math by Yaya Vollenberger in Placer County. Good job, Jaya. And then we have, pretty sure that's a Lego kit. I'm pretty sure that's a box build kit. I'm guessing that's what happens when you eat like acid infused Skittles. You taste and then become the rainbow. Or maybe it's 5 gum. Could be 5 gum. It does look kind of like a 5 gum ad. You know, jackalopes are pretty rare. You really shouldn't kill them and taxidermy them if you do come across one. That one does look particularly smug though. And we have Glitch the robot, very cute. I can see this is like won like 3 different prizes. It's very impressive. I wonder, does it do anything weird on camera? Is there any like weird movement effects? There isn't from what I can see, but I mean, the screen as I see it is very, very tiny. It's very impressive all the same, even if there's no weird little... I'm getting like kind of weird if I look at it too closely. Like it appears to move a little bit. So I wonder if it is on the camera or not. We have the official flag of California now, the wildfire. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's a lot of like texture work in the flames that really actually give it like a good three-dimensional feel in person. I somehow don't think the camera's doing this piece justice. All right, so we're back again in the Lost World of Dragons. This will be a shorter segment, but they have the paperwork now. So now we can finish this. So we're gonna go through and try to get everything again because I don't remember where they all were, but we'll go through and find everything again. So one is lightning. Try and draw the lightning bolt. Very Harry Potter-ish. So 7 is the mountain. 3 is the shield. A dinosaur skull can be most revealing if you can discover another point of view.
There's still a couple things to look at.
Yeah, see that on the eyeball? There's like a sun. 2. Things. Oh, yeah. This is the one that looks like wind. Lanterns. That's the lung. Gold is that one. Dragon egg. That's 8. So 8 is the flame. So this one is number 6.
Second question. The Beowulf poem has inspired many. Third question.
All of the above.
In your
See, we did this last time, so we already kind of know some of the answers.
fourth question.
Red.
Which color dragon?
So everybody who's Welsh watching this, here's the redemption. We got the Wales question right this time after getting it wrong every try last time.
The fifth.
Hercules. All right, and so
What? Impossible! Since anyone has had the knowledge to be my charge, you must start a new book. Appetizing adventure. The treasure you seek.
it is the diamond or the gemstone, the longest one. Well, a process of elimination, we can figure it out. So yeah, let's skip that. We've already done this one. It's like the longest trivia one, and there's only a certain number of symbols, and they're on the study. So we should be able to get this correct. So the symbol we're missing is the eye. So that has to be the dragon's eye. Here's our completion of part 1 of the video. We are now going to get our Dragonology whatever. So we have to enter the symbols in the order they appear on the worksheet. Number 1, lightning. Lightning. Is there a start button? I don't know if it's okay. Well, so it's lightning, sun, shield, wind, eyeball, gemstone, mountains, and fire.
Congratulations and well done to you, accomplished adventurer. Your journey has taken you from the lands of the Nordic North to the sands of the shores of Lake Lerna. You have examined the legend of the hideous, multi-headed Hydra and studied the sea monster that was said to have once encircled the world. You have witnessed the power of the great Quetzalcoatl and matched wits with the indomitable and fearsome Smog the Impenetrable. In my travels, I have learned that the studies necessary to be a great research scholar are knowledge, observation, research, and field work. By completing this challenge, I am confident that you have mastered these and will use them in your future studies. give you your Dragonology credential. With it, you will find the Order's Oath, which must be spoken aloud. Carry this with you throughout your adventures, as it is your only proof that you are a true Dragonologist. Go now and use what you have learned. There is much more knowledge to be gained, and many lost worlds of dragons to explore.
So that's it. We've officially been inducted into the Order of the Dragon with all the honors and designations of Apprentice Dragonologist. We have to say the Order's Oath. You can't read that, can you? No. Well, repeat after me then. I do solemnly promise.
I do solemnly promise
to increase my knowledge of the lost world.
to increase my knowledge of the lost world
Of dragons.
of dragons
By continuing to observe.
by continuing to observe,
Research.
research,
Study.
study,
And gather evidence.
and gather evidence.
There, we're now Dragonologists.
To the sands
So
of the shores
I
of
got
Lake
Quetzalcoatl. My wife got Hydra. So, but the oath is the same. We're now both officially Apprentice Dragonologists. So of course we can't come here and not give some silver to Zoltar. Of course by silver we mean green cotton paper blend. And see what wisdom he has for us this week.
Zoltar the Gypsy at your service. Today is your lucky day, my friend, for I have a fortune especially for you. Listen closely. Sometimes you can tell a wise person not only by what he says, but also by what he doesn't say. Remember, it is much better to say little than to say too much and regret it later. Give Zoltar your treasure. I have much wisdom to share with you.
He is seen here in his featured servant form, and is also shown in his role as the creator of that.
There is no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. It's true, my friend. If you don't prepare yourself for the weather at hand, you'll be very uncomfortable. Such is life. While it's nice to be carefree like a little baby, you must have some amount of preparation and direction in life. How do you expect to get somewhere if you don't know where you're going? Now it's time to define your goals and prepare accordingly. So we've done a lot. We still have to, of course, leave and go through the midway, so we'll get some shots out there then. But this, I think, is probably one of the better spots left in the fairgrounds to see the fireworks, and that's how we're gonna kind of the penultimate event of our night tonight. Just gotta wait for the fireworks to begin and hope that they're not like all over there behind the cover for the stage, because that'll suck.
And so this is demonstration. Oh, thank you guys.
That's what he told. This is like our house. I'm like, no, it's better. I feel safe sitting over here, missing everything. I know. Yes. It is kind of great. If only CCR was playing. Aubrey came home. No, she
our church came. From the church came. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Oh,
No, I have to pay. It was kind of a duck face. That's okay. I get it. So how did you guys meet?
That's awesome. How old were you? 8 years old. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. That's why, Jeff, you're like, I'm serious. Like, this.
So I thought we would finish off our visit to the fair with just a quick spin through the Midway. I kind of wanted to get some shots of it in the daytime, but it was just way too hot when we got here. And this is all like blacktop out here, and it would just have been an absolute oven. As it is now, it's cooled down to a nice balmy, I'm gonna say mid to upper 80s. It's I wouldn't want to go jogging in it or anything, but it's comparatively quite pleasant. So yeah, let's kind of wind down our trip, our second trip to the fair for this year, with the sights and sounds of the Midway. Just something magical about a fair Midway at night, all the lights lit up. And I guess because it was so hot today, it's not that busy out here. You can actually like move. Normally on the second Friday of the fair at post fireworks time, it is just jammed up out here. But today we can actually walk around a bit, which you know, maybe not great for the fair, but certainly makes it more navigable experience when you're on foot. Help me. All right, so I think we've done most of the things we would want to do now between the last video and this video. Hopefully this video is going to be less than the 90 minutes last video was, but I make no promises at this point before actually editing it. So I think food was a better experience this time. Still not really like new vendors, but I don't know. Maybe because we weren't as tired. I don't know. It just seemed like a better experience. It was massively, like, way too hot though when we got here, like hotter than it was last week when we left. But once the sun started to go down, it's calmed down to a reasonable, probably 86 or 87. And you know, we got to see the fireworks. We became Dragonologists. We got to check out the wild science and get a CBD smoothie. And I think a good time was had in spite of the, to quote our local weather agencies, excessive heat. So I think we're going to wrap this week's video up. We do have one more state fair video coming up next week. It'll drop on, I think, the last day of the fair. We'll come for the final Friday and see how things have progressed. I do feel the heat is definitely keeping people away. Normally this time of night, this place is packed and it's reasonably quiet, which, you know, it's great if you want to come, but you do have to put up with that heat. So thank you for joining us on our trip this week to the 2023 California State Fair and Food Festival. I hope you found it all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't watch last week's video and you want to see more 2023 California Fair stuff, you can go back and watch that video. You can also watch videos from last year and from years before the pandemic and kind of get a comparison of how things have been over the last few years, since I started doing this channel anyways. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.